Yep. This is a trade recap from Friday. So not from today, but yeah, from 2 days ago. It's now Monday. You can see the time, but it's 3:15 a.m. So very, very late. You can see it here. What is New York session? Um, Let me check. So it's 3:15 a.m. right now. I'm gonna be trading a London session in about a few hours. But I just wanted to do a trade recap from Friday because yeah, I want to just drill on my account, my funded account. So it was not a really good trading week for me. Um, got those two losses on Thursday, and now I took a loss on Friday as well. And Friday was just a very unfortunate day, and I hope that this upcoming week will be better. For now, like how the fund is going, minus 318, minus 320. It's not a good start to the account, of course. Yeah, this Friday was pretty unfortunate. Thursday was pretty unfortunate as well. Just a lot more manipulation. And yeah, did get some nice trades out of this, but still. So Friday, gonna go over my trades. Gonna go over my draw liquidity. So I took three. I took three. No, I actually took two longs, which should have been three, but was it? I didn't enter on one, which would have been a W, which was just very, very unfortunate. I was sitting in my backyard, literally, like, again, I had this before, just literally on the charts every single minute, just gonna do something for like, I don't even know how many minutes it was, like 3 minutes or something, and my entry formed in there and I missed it. It's just so very unfortunate, but don't want to think about it too much. Yeah, I was just looking for longs. My draw liquidity was actually here, which is not all the highs, right? No, I had to check because with backtesting I'm somewhere in all time highs. I was actually very bullish looking for longs. And then I did have these daily highs marked out. So what did I have marked out? I had, yeah, these highs marked out. So this exact swing high there. So this is actually my draw liquidity, which will probably get taken this week somewhere. That was actually my draw liquidity, just looking for longs towards that. And you can see we just traded lower this entire AM session, and in PM we did trade a bit higher. But yeah, I was still looking for longs this entire session. What did I have marked out? I had this 1 hour busy marked out, and I want to see us respect this and then go higher. As you can see, we did disrespect it, and then eventually we still went higher, but we did take some liquidity there. And then here on ES also at a 1 hour. So yeah, this is literally as simple as that. I would just draw liquidity, higher time frame. What is it? Going from the higher time frame into the lower. Weekly is just very, very bullish. Daily just also very, very bullish. Just zooming in into structure. What are we holding? 930 open. Right here, what do we have in structure? Higher time frame, just very, very bullish. We are holding a higher time frame inefficiency, which is right here. I wanted us to see just tap this inefficiency and go here higher towards the draw liquidity there. This would be the low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit, which is at least draw liquidity, which we did take, and we did get a sweep after. But yeah, that was just my idea. Going into the trades now, which I took and which I should have taken. Yeah, gonna show that here. 930 high is actually here. It doesn't really matter though, but right there. All right, so we did have news at 10 a.m. I did make a rule on my backtesting now, which all right, look at what I'm saying. Like, don't get confused with this. Normally, I take trades with this. I look beforehand if it's a valid trade with this reason. So what I do is I see my setup here. I see equal lows taken, which was what is my setup in the beginning. In the first place, my setup is some sort of equal lows taken. Then we have an IVG in this leg, which swept the equal lows. Singular IVG, so we swept the equal lows on this one swing low here. Right there. And then we close above that IVG that took the equal lows. I enter with a market execution there. My stop is at the low. and this is what I'm trying to catch, that buy side, that push higher, okay? But what I do, wait, if I check if it's even a valid trade, if we're just really, really bullish, like the IVG can also be here, like right here. Equal lows taken, same idea, but the IVG can also be here. If it's just like really, really high up in a, what is it, premium. So if it closes above all the way here, my stop is going to be huge. Like I'm most of the time break even at this high. And if I enter on this, my stop is going to be here. And my break even is actually going to be here. So this is just two insight. These trades are not worth it for me. So when is this trade worth it for me and when isn't it? If the IVG is somewhere, so I look at the IVG, the high of the IVG here. What is the RR? 0.4 RR. Before I took it at 0.33. Can't even mark it out here. But 0.33 RR, if it closes, or if the IVG is there, then that's still a valid trade. Doesn't matter where we close. If we at least close above, doesn't matter where we close, it's still a valid trade. But what I did now, I gave it a bit more breathing room. So 0.5 RR. We have to have this minimum, so the IVG needs to be here then. And then, doesn't matter also where we close above, but then it would be a valid trade. Alright, maybe still a bit confusing, but gonna show it in this trade now. So in this trade, equal lows taken, IVG, stop is at the low of the sweep. Where would I be break even? That would be at this high. Oh, and still this would have been a trade that I would have taken, but still, this is what I did change now. And oh yeah, and also something, 10 a.m. news, that is still allowed for me to trade. We did have 10 a.m. news today. And before I am trading, but now I'm just not trading anymore. Just in a half hour before news, 10 a.m. news, like I can still enter, and then as soon as news releases, just a 1 minute before, I will close the trade. But for now, when we have 10 a.m. news, especially just only 10 a.m. news, no other news, then I just don't trade before it, because with 9:30 opening, that's when I'm trading, and it's not worth it for me to be in a trade before that anyway. I'm just waiting after news, and then that's when I'm trading. But yeah, what I was explaining with this is now 1.1 R, so this is still a valid trade, but let's say the IVG was somewhere here, would have been, where it would have been less than 0.5 RR, like let's say here, then I wouldn't have entered on it. Doesn't matter where we close, but still, I'm looking at the IVG, and then, yeah. I changed that with my back testing, and also before 10 a.m. news, that's just something I don't want to be in anymore. Like 10 a.m. news, sometimes the market can go, like I've seen very nice runs before 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. just pushes us higher. Like that's just the draw liquidity towards the draw liquidity. But with 10 a.m. news anyway, I'm still out. Like if we have news, high impact news, I'm not holding anyway. So it doesn't really even matter. So what I'm doing from now on is not just entering before 10 a.m., just waiting after it gets released. But yeah, here, if it wasn't obvious already, this is the long that I took. Break even would have been here. And this is just such a bad trade. Like, what is this? This is still just my setup. Nothing to say about this. Just followed my rules, did everything as it should have been. But yeah, this is just crazy. Just so dumb. Like when you're in this, it just feels so dumb. But I just know with the system, like normally it does work. We're normally, like more times than not, it is profitable. So yeah. Yeah, that was just an L. That was the first L that I took. That was the only L that I took this day. And then here, sitting outside in the backyard, a couple minutes off the charts. It's so crazy. Just those couple minutes, but yeah, I just don't want to think about it. IVG here. As you can see, we took out this low, equal lows, closure above, stop at the low. This would have been TP. Just this small scalp, 1.3 RR. Taking out these equal lows, still holding the gap, pushing us higher. That would have been it, but I didn't take it, unfortunately. I don't know if I have it here. I don't think I have. No, I didn't even talk about it. Yeah, that trade was the second trade, and then I wasn't trading the entire PM session or AM session. There was just nothing for me. And then I took one other trade, which I did take, which was a break-even trade. It was just very unfortunate. It was here actually. It was in PM or AM session. Or was it? No, I don't think it was. I think it was in. I think it was in the PM somewhere. Yeah, here. So still was just very bullish. 1 hour. There's still this 1 hour busy. We did fail to close below, or we did close below it, but again we closed back above it, so that makes me bullish again, reclaiming the busy. So closure above, as you can see, 13. Where's that? 13. Somewhere there. Oh, I think it is glitched. Oh yeah, this price is different. So 13 right here, just bullish again, claiming this busy again. So 13.15, that's when I got on the charts again in the PM session, and I saw my setup forming again, still higher time frame being bullish. And what did I take here? Not there. Wait, right? Where was on the charts? Oh, here, yeah. So here, still holding that busy. Got a nice reaction out of this. Here, 13.55, 13.57, 14, right here. No, I don't even know if this was here. Wait, let me check. I've been here. So right there. I can even see it here. 14.00. Break even. Wait seconds. Oh yeah, it was almost stop loss of 13.50. I wanted to say like this is not an entry. How can this be an entry? But 13.57, that's outside my kill zone. I have to wait until 14 a.m. or 14 p.m. opens, which is right here. We are below this. So I entered in here somewhere, or this with a stop execution. If I entered in here, it would have been better. Wow. But yeah, I just once we closed the candle where he closed above the IFG. We have a really small one if you didn't see. Very, very small one. I could have been lucky here actually pretty easily, but unfortunately. And then this is 14. I'm allowed to enter once this candle closes. And then here, where my entry should have been, or where my entry was, I went long here with a stop order. So stop order there, and then my stop loss was there. And then 1-to-1 and break even there, and a 1-to-1 RR right there. And then looking at this small push or small drop, yeah, what is this? Just small lag. Looking at this market maker buy model, this was a stage of accumulation, which was my target and TP. And you can see 1-1 got hit here. I got break even on this small candle, bro. This small candle, this small wick. I got break even on this, and it went instantly to TP. Bro, it's so unlucky. But yeah. Yeah, and if you don't believe me, like I'm not just saying this like, oh, he's trying to look like I don't know. But yeah, I did take this trade. There wasn't a re-entry. Unfortunately, it was just break even with like 3 ticks, man, or 2 ticks. But yeah, break even there, and you can see the market eventually went to that low-hanging fruit, that stage accumulation, which was my trial liquidity, but not by TP. I'm only targeting a 1-to-1 instead of a 1-to-2. But yeah, trial liquidity was correct, but unfortunately just couldn't be in it. Here are the executions. So when was this? 13 or 14 around there. I don't know what time this is. 14. No, this is my time, so that would be here. Yeah, 8:03. That's my time. That's 14. So enter the 8:03. Where's that? 15. Oh, I gotta enter with a limit order on there, on here. But yeah, still same thing. Yeah. Unfortunately, man. But yeah, that was a trade recap. Hopefully next week will be better. I'm gonna be trading a London session in a couple hours. It's now 3:30 a.m. Yeah. Wish me good luck for the upcoming week. Yeah, I'll need it. I'll just be trading the system like normal, being disciplined like normal. I know I'm trading a profitable strategy, so no, I will be on top or coming back from it. And yeah, it's gonna be believing in myself, believing in my strategy, and I'll get there. So now the account is minus $640. It sounds like a lot. Actually is, but yeah, investing $300 per trade, still going to be doing that. I'm now down a bit more, also a bit with like a bit of spreads and commissions accumulated. But yeah, we'll see for next week. Thank you for watching, actually, honestly. And yeah, see ya. Ciao.